Okay, and first step, when I am thinking that is this my car's battery bad, I have to go to start this my car. This is like first thing, remember. First thing is that when I am planning to check that is this my car's bad or good, I need key and I insert that in here, and then I start to start this my car. And so that I rotate that, and then I check that is there any lights. Okay, there are lights, this is good signal. And then I need to insert this gearbox in this neutral, and then I need to press this clutch. If you have manual transmission car, clutch in on, and in automatic transmission it's parking position. Okay, and then I try to start this my car, and let's look what happens. I rotate in this start position, and then when we look in here, there are only one warning light, but nothing happens, and there is some key thing. Okay, and this is first signal and information that now we have some issue in our car's battery. Okay, but what to do if I am like trainee and I have no so much experience? How I can know and how I can test that this my car's battery is bad? Okay, for that purpose we need to go in this car's engine area, like engine bay area. And all cars, like even in this Nissan, there is this bonnet opening switch, and when I move that in here, bonnet opens, and then we go to look this car engine area. Okay, and then when I am opening that bonnet, I need to insert my hand in here and move very little this opening switch. Then I need to pull out that way. Then I insert this support bar. Look, there is first big thing was that I need to move that switch in here and same time lift up this car bonnet, and then there is this support bar, put this in here and I insert that in this slot in here. Okay. And then we can look this my car battery, and it is in there. Okay, and how I can know that in best way that is this my battery bad or good? Okay, there is one example trick that we need some another car where battery is okay, and where I can find car where is battery okay. One example is that my friend loans some battery to me, or then I look in some other areas and yes, there is the quality car, and let's go to look, because if you have that kind of brand car, put this in this symbol, they works normally always. And I open this bonnet, and then we look in there inside, and there is this battery. And now we need to take that battery away, and I need to move that battery in this my car. This car, what is not starting. Okay, but before of that, always, even that there is this most high quality car in world, what engine and brand is there, I need to of course test that is this really workable, this battery, because there is risk even this Toyota car that this battery can be bad within the possibility what is 0.01% or 0.01%, that this battery is empty, and best way is to go start this car. Okay, and then I need to only key, and there's my key, and then I go to start and look that how this engine starts. Okay, and engine is starting. Everything is fine, and okay, good. And now when this engine starts, next step is to take that battery out. And in Toyota cars it is really easy, because we need to only take that 10mm nut away, and in here there is similar 10mm nut, and then those cables are away, and then I need to also open this 10mm and that 10mm, and then I can lift up this battery. So easy when we have Toyota car, remember. And the idea is that I recommend to purchase Toyota car, because then this battery replace is also very easy. Okay, even that there is no any issues in Toyota car, but we need now this battery, and I have already made so that I have took my old Toyota's battery away, and it is already in there. And there is actually, that one is old battery, and then there is one spare part battery from Honda CR-V. It is so small. And then there is those high quality Duracell batteries also, but now I don't need those. Okay, but then there is battery, and I need to insert that battery in here. Okay, and next I start to take those things out, and then you will also see that what is difference between Toyota cars and then this Nissan car, that why this Nissan is more complex car. Okay, and I continue next. Okay, and then for that battery replace I need some specific tools, and let's look in this my area what I need. First I need this small 10mm socket. Look, this is small, and the small size wrench. And this is interesting thing that we need one Giro like 10mm socket what fits this Nissan's battery. And this is first tool, and then we need this little bit longer bar and this longer wrench and bar, and then this 12mm 2mm socket. And look, they are different sides. And then I need also this smaller bar in this small socket, and then 10mm standard wrench, 10. Okay, and then we can go to look this my battery. There is this my battery. And let's look at what I am planning to do first. The first thing is that I need to take these cables out. And for that job I need this 10mm, 110mm wrench, and I insert that in first in this minus cable, and I open that in this direction. Look, this is opening direction. Start, end. This like start thing in here, and movement is this direction in here, from here in that way. Okay, and then I need to open that. It's like 5 to 10 movements, and then when this cable start to move by hand, when I move in that way, and then I only lift up that in this way. This was easy. And then there is more complex thing. This plus cable. And there is now two cables in that model, and this is actually quite interesting, and I can open those, but the trick is that this bolt is like a little bit hidden, and it is like just in here behind this metallic bar. Look, it is quite bad to open, and that's I need the small French what fits in just in there in that position. And this is this difficult part. Okay, now this tool is there, and I need to search this my small tool, and this is like very stuck position. When I insert that in here, in that, and in just one position, it opens. And then this opening direction is in here, in this up to down, in that way, in this way, this opens now, and then I move it in. This is like starting position, start, end, and this rotates like in that way. In here is start, end, and now I can open this bolt, and this is difficult part, because this metallic part is like it makes this possibility to open this nut very difficult, because in normal cars this nut is really easy to rotate, but like in here it is really bad. But now when I have this small socket, it's look like that, and then a small tool, I managed to open that. And then I rotate that something like 10 pieces, and again when this start to move, look, this cable, I can lift that up, and this can be quite tight, and then I insert that in here. And then I have next thing is that there is second bolt, and in Nissan style it must be in different sides in here, and I need new tool. And I need this tool. What size is this? 1 to 12. It is this my socket, and then of course I need also this very long bar, and this is bad thing, because in normal home, those car repair men and women, they don't have this long bar, but this is the Nissan style, and then I insert that in here in that way. I insert this my socket in there, and then I opening direction is in that way. This is like starting point, the start, end, this is start, end, and then I insert that in here like starting point, it is start, and this is the direction, look. And now it moves nicely, this bolt moves nicely, and then I can start to rotate it this way. Now I can use even my hand, and soon this bolt is maybe, there is this actually this nut, and I can insert my hand in here. Look, but the space is quite limited, and it is of course dirty, and that's use gloves. All of these things are dirty, oily, and now I insert my hand, and now there is this small nut, and now I can rotate that using my finger, and this nut is in bad position, and then I try to lift up this nut. Okay, and now I managed to take this nut out. Okay, there is this nut. Okay, and then there is also this metallic plate. Put open so that I move a little bit this battery. In that way I move that, and then this plate plate opens. Okay, there is this plate. And plate looks like that. Okay, and now this battery should be free. And then, okay, and then I can lift that battery out. And lifting happens so that I insert my hands in the both sides and I lift, or then if there is this lifting hook, I can lift that in this way. And then remember, these batteries are heavy. They are heavy, and there is also possibility that, remember this risk, that there is some bad, this corrosion liquid, corrosion active liquid, this acid in there in outer area, and that's use gloves and wash your hands. And then I lift this battery out. Okay, and now battery is there. Good, and it is heavy. And then I lifted this battery to ground. Good. And now I have in there those batteries. But one of those is bad, and then this white one in here, it should be okay. And then I lift that white one in there, and then remember, there is only trick that we need to notice that this is minus, like red cable, minus. There is no any markings, but this is minus, and I need to lift this car battery. So here battery comes. That I need to check before that where is this minus logo here. We can see that there is minus and there is plus symbol, and this must be now that lift that down in that way, and then I check that is there this my minus symbol. Yes, there. And then I insert that my minus cable, it fits. This is like next I need to fasten also this nuts, and then I check that how which this my plus cable, and it fits just in there. There is not much space, and now it goes in there. And then I need to insert this metallic support plate also. Put position is there in that area, and I take my plate, and there is this plate and nut, and this goes in that way in there. Look, this interesting shape, but it goes in that direction. And then I take that and I insert that in down in this hole in there. This is not so easy, quite difficult, and this hole must go to that nut. Okay, now notice my plate went wrongly. Okay, not nice. And I take it out and I lift that again. And then I can, if this is really bad, I need to move that battery in here, a little bit outside in here. Okay, then I try again. Okay, again, it's not easy. And remember, now it went. And remember always that we have to insert that locking plate, because if this battery is loosened, it can generate electric fire, and then our cars will be in scrap. And always check that your battery is tight and then I take this nut and I insert that nut in there, down. There is this area, nut is there, and this is also a little bit difficult. Now I start to rotate this using my finger. Okay, now it moves, and then I need to keep this. And now I notice that, that this is in wrong position. This is in wrong side, of course, because this is Nissan. Now I take this my nut away, and this metallic plate is now in the wrong place. And nut away. Oh, and nut drops in there, but it is in there. Okay, I'm lucky because it is there. And now I can take that plate and I need to insert that in, maybe in this way. This is really difficult to install. Nissan man. Okay, and then battery must be in there, of course. And I take this nut in my hand. Nut is there, good. And then I need to move that my battery right in this side, because now there is a hole. Look. And I need to take my plate again out, and now I need to move that in here. Is this really so? Yes, now it's there. And now I can insert that plate in this direction. This is really difficult. Can't this be true? And now I have difficulties to insert the plate in there. Nissan engineers. Can't this be so difficult? Yes, it can. And then I check that it is really in those. There are so small holes. It is in there. Okay, but now I know that this is Nissan style. And now it's there, good. And then I take my nut and I try to be more careful. And now I rotate this nut. And then I take my tool. And I take my this 12mm socket. And I fasten this my bolt. Look, there is my tool. And now this fastening is in other side. This is like starting point end. Now I fasten, and look, I am using only one hand because there is risk that this bolt can go broken. Now then I check that is this enough tight, and if this battery is stable and it don't move, then this fastening is enough torque and moment. And then I need to, of course, fasten that nut and that nut, and I will do that next. Okay, and here is this my tool, 10mm small socket, and I insert it in here. And now when I change in here this direction. Now this fastening happens so that it is in that position. Start, end. Start, end. And then I fasten this my nut. And note, only one hand. Because if we fasten that too much, then this area can can damage. And then I check in my hand that is this cable enough tight. It is. And then the second area, again I insert my tool in here, and now this direction is start end, bad position, and difficult to replace. Okay, and I take a little bit better view. And here we have another view. And now this is difficult place to fasten this nut. And note, only one hand. Okay, and then I decided to fasten also these nuts, that they are enough tight carefully, and this is 12 mm. Okay, good. And then I check that is this my battery okay. Okay, and now this battery replace is almost ready, and final part is to test that is this my battery now capable to start this engine. Okay, and final part, this is my car's battery, bad or good, is to go start this engine, because now I have in here this new Toyota's battery, what is okay, and there is then this my old battery, what was bad. And then I go to inside in my car, and I go to check that how this my car is starting now. There is this my key, and I insert that in here, and I insert that in start position, and let's hope that car starts now. Everything looks good, and then I rotate that. Okay, but I need to, of course, okay, and this my car finally starts. Yes, Nissan works. Yeah, yes, good. Oh, noticed. And Nissan is working, and please note that I had some issues with this key control. There is red light, but it finally starts. Okay, and that means that now I have good battery and everything is fine. Okay, and the key idea was that I have to replace batteries in some workable car to this my old car what was not parking, and in that way we can analyze that is my battery good or bad. And then let's go to look that battery, and then there is this bad battery, and remember always that it is lead and we need to recycle that battery, and we can actually do not ever dump this battery in normal trash or garbage, because we need to then take this battery and we move and we carry this battery in some car service station or some recycle center, because there is this recycle logo, and there is that no this lead, this is like there is inside is metal, that do not ever insert that in normal trash. Okay, that kind of information, and have a nice day to you.